wanted to first welcome you to my channel and my first ever video. I wanted to kind of explain why I decided to create this YouTube channel and what Kayla in Color kind of means. So my name is Kayla, which is kind of obvious, and I decided to create Kayla in Color as a way to document my 5th year of teaching, but my first year in first grade. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like this year is just different. I spent my 4 previous years at the same school, and sorry, that's my dog, so let me just pause this real quick. Okay, so anyway, I spent my previous 4 years at the same school where I taught 4th grade for 2 years and I taught 3rd grade for 2 years during the COVID pandemic. And I decided to kind of jump down to 1st grade, and now I'm at a new school, and I just feel this year like rejuvenated. I don't know, I've never taught 1st grade. My son's entering 1st grade, so I kind of have an idea of like where they're coming from, but it's kind of like a foreign language. But even though it's so different than what I'm used to in the upper elementary grades, I'm just so excited. And so I decided to create this YouTube channel so that I could document everything that I'm doing this year in 1st grade, what worked, what doesn't work, because as teachers we fail all the time and it's a learning process, especially with a grade change, especially with a new school, new people, just all kinds of new things that are coming my way. So I decided to create this to document my successes and my failures, but also so that I can look back and see how I'm growing as a teacher. So that's why I created Kayla in Color. And the reason I chose in color is because the phrase in color kind of means like a transparent. So I'm going to be very transparent and honest with myself and with you all, and with how things are going. I want to first say, this is my first transparency, that I'm not married to my job. I know a lot of teachers are just so involved with their jobs that it just seems like they have no time for anything else. And that is not something that I do. I pride myself in being able to turn off my job as soon as I leave the building. I typically don't grade at home. I don't do a whole lot of anything at home except for lesson plans over the weekends. But during the week, I spend most of my time at work, obviously, and then when I come home, I'm home. I don't really do a whole lot. Now, right now, it's August 3rd. Teachers don't know the day of the week or the day until school actually starts, but it's August 3rd, and now I'm kind of like in full-blown school mode. So right now I am doing a lot of work at home. I'm making a lot of things. I'm cutting, I'm laminating, I'm doing all kinds of crazy things at home, and I spend about 2 hours a day in my classroom just like preparing until teachers return. So I am doing things at home now that summer's coming to a close, but once school starts, I try not to do a whole lot at home. So that's my first transparency, is I'm not married to my job. I have a life outside of my job. And when I follow and like watch teacher YouTubers or just teacher bloggers or just teacher anything, I just feel like they're so married to their job, and that makes me less of a teacher. And I know that's not true. My mental health and my home life, my family, is the most important thing to me. So yes, I love my job. I'm super excited for 1st grade. I'm super excited for a new school. I'm super excited for just new opportunities in general. But I'm gonna try to stay the way that I have been, where I don't bring a lot home, so that I can focus on what is at home. So that's my first transparency. So as I said, I've been doing a lot of things at home, cutting, gluing, laminating, everything like that. And I've been doing short little videos. I've been to my classroom 2 or 3 days, and I've done some decorating and things, and I've done short little videos that I'll add here. But we're going in today here soon, probably within 30 minutes. Right now I'm sitting at home, I'm on my back deck, I'm drinking a Panera green tea, and I'm just waiting for my husband because he's got a truck and I've got to take my rocking chairs because I'm moving schools, so I have boxes upon boxes of things, teacher things, and my rocking chair, just furniture in general, lights, lamps. I don't like the fluorescent lights that schools have. Just waiting on him, and I'll see you soon at my school.
I really don't like this.
Like what?
This job.
Why?
Guys.
You don't like being a camera person? Huh? I'll turn it off. Hey guys, okay, so this is actually like a different day. I did go to my classroom the day that I posted, or I'm sorry, the day that I filmed the first part of this video. However, it was a really short trip and like I got nothing done, so there was no point in just adding a little bit of what I did. So I'm gonna call this day today my actual first day in my classroom. It's actually gonna be my 4th day in my classroom technically, but I'm gonna call it my first day in my classroom because I am kid free. My son decided to stay home with his dad today, so I'm gonna have a bunch of time to do stuff without him saying, "Mommy, can we go? Mommy, is it time to go? Mommy, are we leaving?" So I am really excited to get in here today. I have tons of stuff to do. I have a whole list of things that I want to get done today, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get them done in a reasonable time. The first thing I have to do before I go to my classroom is I have to stop at Walmart to get laminating sheets. I'm all out of laminating sheets, so I have to stop at Walmart and get that, as well as some ink. So I'm now here in my classroom. As I said, this is my 4th day in here, so it's kind of a mess, but I'll show you what I have so far. So let me switch this camera around. So one of the first things I did was I hung my alphabet and I hung up my rules. I just printed them myself, made them myself, and laminated them. So I did my alphabet. That was the first thing. Then I did my bulletin boards because I just could not stand an empty bulletin board. So on this side, on the left, I just have these cute little animal posters saying like, be free, be strong, be brave, be unique, be curious, be happy, and then be you. And then on this side is where I'm gonna do their birthdays. This is the birthday board. So I'm gonna take a picture of all the kids with birthdays in January with them holding like a number of their birthday. So if it's January 2nd, they'll hold the number 2, and then I'm going to print the pictures and just put them right there in the designated month. This is my desk area so far. As you can see, it is a hot mess. And then all of my junk that I need to find a spot for so far. Over there, I walked in today and all of our reading and science curriculum and planners and things were here. And then this is my library area, which as you can see is not even close to being ready. So I've got a lot of work today. Okay, so one of the first things I want to do is work on this wall right here. This is going to be my writing center. I'm going to try to get rid of this computer right there. And this is where the kids will just write during our center time, our reading and center time. This is our writing center. So I'm going to hang up our secret story posters up on this wall. I'm going to hang up, this is my box of goodies that I have so far. This is my laminator. But in here, if I can find it, down here at the very, very bottom, I have these sight word posters, so I'm going to hang those up over there. And I want to do seasonal writing, so I'm going to have like seasonal words. So like summer, when we come back to school, I'll have like beach and seashells and dolphins and amusement parks, those types of words that they can use in their writing. So that is that wall. So that's one of the things I want to get done today, is this wall. Another thing I want to get done today is my desk area. Specifically, the front of my desk. I'm putting wallpaper, eucalyptus wallpaper on it that I got from Amazon. I'll drop the link in the description. And I just want to get that situated. So. Okay, so this is like the wallpaper that I picked. I wanted to do like one layer before I video recorded myself so that I didn't look like a total idiot because I've never done this before. But I think it looks pretty good. I'm not a perfectionist per se. I mean, I want things to look nice, but as you can see, possibly that there's some wrinkles right here because of this crease that goes on the side of the desk. There's one over here as well. So there's some wrinkles. I'm not too picky about that. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not stressed about it. So let me finish the front of my desk because it looks pretty good. And I really like it. I think it'll brighten the place up. So first I'm just going to measure out how much I'll need. About 40 centimeters or so that I need, or I'm sorry, 40 centimeters. Now, as I said, I'm not very particular. I'm not like a perfectionist. As long as it looks good from afar, I'm not going to be that picky about it. But I am going to try to line up the leaves. So I'm going to see if this side probably lines up. Oh my gosh. This would be upside down, so it's got to be this, I guess. Doesn't really line up with the leaves. I'm not really sure. I guess because I didn't use the entire length that I needed, I guess. But I'm just going to go with it. So if I were to flip it, it would be upside down. That would not look cool. So, if this were like on an actual wall, I'd be really particular about it. But since it's just my desk and I'm going to put my name and stuff on it, I'm not really that concerned about it. So let's just do it. If I hate it, I'll take it down. Okay, so this is like not a fun process at all. And I probably will never do it again. Probably mostly because I'm just not a tedious person. I am with certain stuff, but not stuff like this. If I were to do this in my house, because my current house, my new house, just recently moved, has wallpaper already in it, and it's amazing, and I love it. But if I were to change it, I would definitely hire somebody because this is not fun. So, on to the next piece. I do not find this enjoyable. So there are some pieces of the desk showing, like up here and then down here. It came in crooked a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm not redoing it. I might redo this piece. Let me see if I can. Nope, okay, definitely not doing that. So, as I say with my go with the flow attitude, it is what it is. So that's what it looks like so far. Again, it's not perfect, but it will do. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my name to this, and I actually made these letters with my Cricut. I laminated cardstock, then cut them out, and I used the tape method, if you haven't heard of that, where you just line up your letters. I used the lines on the floor to line up my letters nice and straight, then use a piece of tape to put them together so that they're always straight, and then I'm gonna go put some hot glue on them and put them on there. So, be right back. So I look like a hot mess because it's super hot in here. They can't turn the actual air conditioner on until teacher's first week, which is next week. So it's super hot. Excuse my face, but let me show you what I've done so far. I didn't record everything just because you don't really need to see it. You just need to see kind of the finished product. So let me show you what I've done. I have set up my writing station or my writing center here. I have a few more posters right there that I have to hang up. I'll probably hang them like in this section because they don't quite fit everywhere else, but I've set up my writing center with pretty much everything that I want here. I want it nice and neat. So I've got sharp pencils, dull pencils, erasers. This is where I'm going to put the seasonal like keywords in our writing. So like I said earlier, summer, if we're writing about summertime, I'm going to write like beach and everything. And I'm just going to stick it right here in this pocket chart. Here is where I plan to keep all the writing folders. I actually have two. I have a pack that I bought because I forgot that our literacy program comes with a writing folder, but I really like this because it has like numbers, the alphabet, shapes and colors, and then more stuff on the back. So I think I'm going to use the ones that I actually bought. I actually got this whole pack from a yard sale, so I think I'm going to use those. And then we also have our writing workshop resource book that comes with our Scholastic Literacy program in here. And so right now I just have that right there. This stack is our planners. That won't be there, but for now that's good. I also cleaned up a lot of the desk. As you saw earlier, it was filled with just stuff. I just moved it pretty much over here. I'm still working on this area. I also put up my starlights around my board. So that, and then added my name to my desk. So I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start the library. So we'll see. It's a lot of work. So let's go. Oh, and I'm also going to be building this display bookshelf that I bought. So that's my plan right now, is I'm going to put this together first before I do this. So let's do it. Okay, so I have started sorting my library. I'm doing by level. So it's in alphabetical order, starting at level C right now, D, and then E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and then that's I through L. That I have to, I guess, go through down here at the bottom. I have to go through these boxes still, and I have to go through these books as well so that I can sort them. But I did get my shelf built. It took like 10 minutes tops, and I put some of my favorite stories in there. I love Patricia Polacco, so you'll see a lot of her throughout my little shelf here. This is my teacher shelf where I'll put all my manuals and things, so it's getting there. We are making progress. Minus that, of course, but my teacher area is the least of my concerns right now. So what I'm going to do, I wanted to leave by 3 o'clock today. It is now like 2:40. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to print some stuff out so that I can laminate and things when I get home. That way I'm still at home with my son and just, I can chill at home rather than being here in the school building. So that's my plan. I'll probably come back tomorrow and do this. I mean, really, this is the bulk of it. I'm close to being completed, minus my library. And of course, I'm going to label them with labels. Those pieces of paper that say level C won't be there. I'm just going to have a little label right here that says C, and that'll be on the book bins. So yeah, I'm really excited about the progress that I've made today. And that is a wrap on day 1. And this is my box of things I need to laminate and cut out. And when I get home, I should have a calendar waiting for me that I need to laminate and cut. So I still have my work cut out for me. Thanks for watching.